Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Wall attacking. Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Pass to Gugliotta. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Young. Back to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Now on to Kumbo. Smith. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams with the ball. Outside Edwards. It's good from long range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Ball's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Pass to Gugliotta. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Cunningham following the basket by LeBron James. To the inside. Back to Williams. Nice move. And that one is good.
A nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
And the dunk by Smith.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked them there and kept it for a bucket.
Here's Gugliotta. Hands it from downtown. Gugliotta's got 5 now. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Sigma. And here's Cunningham. Driving inside. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
What a hit like that is questionable, and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so it's Westwood that he brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2.
Oh my word, you can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And B, no good.
And you gotta give credit to the team for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. Team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's Edwards on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got his second basket.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
The 3, West, nailed from three-point land.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Sigma. Oh, and he just knocks in the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end the quarter.
And So lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And to start, they came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The Thunder leading by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary. A gifted aerial artist, Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Here comes Shea. And the dunk by Embiid.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Towns misses the baby hook. Here's Embiid crashing inside.
Just come on. Like, how do you stop Embiid? Just using that bouncer right there, just unreal.
Pass to Towns. Smith outside. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Williams for 3. Odom grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all evened up.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Towns. Hasn't made one yet. Smith outside. Here's Smith with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
It's Williams high post. And it's sent back by Walsh.
Great effort on D, protecting the rim, making a statement.
Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Wallace has got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Edwards, the bounce pass. There's the 3. And it's sent back by Odom.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Banked in off the glass. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job out of rookie Harper to just let that develop.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the triple. Edwards got 8.
Got the look they wanted from outside, and were able to make the most of it.
Harper wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple enough, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Good as it goes. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Chicago leads by only 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Irving with the ball for Oklahoma City. Vassell left side. Screen by James. Goes back up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
3 on the clock. Doncic fires from way outside. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now Towns, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Irving looking for an opening. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Pass to Gugliotta. And they take the lead. Gugliotta's got 7 points in the game.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Thompson for the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
He is hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. .153 left in the third. Down low. Wall with the steal. The shot's good from Smith. He's got 8.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
On the wing, Thompson. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sigma. To the middle. Here's Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And here's West from the arc. Vassell grabs the board. Oklahoma City trail. There's a screen. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot. Good. Vassell's got his first 2 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Screen by Smith. Cunningham. And it's in there. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. Good! looks so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
West with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling the ball and just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a... Post game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thunder lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Chicago trails by 3. Latrey, another 3 for Chicago.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Inside. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. Sigma with the bucket.
He got the ball inside and capitalized. Love it.
And here's LeBron outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
And Mourning sends it back. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. James, LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
What hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
Tipped away. It's stolen by West. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the layup is off. Oklahoma City trails by 3. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. He drills the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
It's West with the drive. LeBron, and he hits the jumper.
I'm sorry, because who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Al Cunningham. Nice execution down low.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for us.
Smith. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
It's in there.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Now James. Williams with the rebound.
They needed here and was determined to deliver.
Inside Harper. Here's Smith. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
And Smith knows how crucial these moments are, wanting to prove he can hit big shots in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Smith.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Al Cunningham. Thompson outside. Misses the 3. Oh, wow! Rips it down with 2 hands.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. And look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Durant fires. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Smith. Now onto the Kumbo. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And he jams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A. the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of impression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Screen by Smith. It's LeBron with the drive.
Ron dumped that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Now Thompson. Off target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You got to have better shot selection.
James. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And acting like a seasoned vet out here, Smith running the pick and roll. How about the timing on that pass?
Here's Edwards. The long shot, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Wall. Now Doncic. 5 to shoot. That one misses. Edwards. Knocks down the 3.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, you scrub.
They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really...
What? Now get the fuck out of the car. I'm pulling over.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. So New York wins the tip. Pass to Grant. New York moving it around. Screen by Grant. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. From deep, James traps in the tray.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
And it's Grant in the corner. And the rejection by James. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Roy. Screen by Giannis. Another three for Chicago.
But Doncic, when he's making that three, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
Roy from outside drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia with great skill development programs showing in Giddey who stands 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
For three, Smith. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. All with it. Now Smith defending. And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 6-point lead to the middle. And to Kumbo.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
New York with the ball. Screen by Smith to the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-3 run right now. And Wall slams it home.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. With three, Harris Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here is Harris. On the wing, Harris. Shoots the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Got a piece of it.
What anticipation by Channing Frye. Measures it up and sends it back.
Chicago leading by 4. The kick out to Odom. SGA from outside. It's hauled in by Frye. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. It's Vassell on the wing. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Chicago leads by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
For 3, Harris.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Embiid slashing inside. That one falls.
And how about that show of power by Embiid, driving in past the contact to get his shot.
Harper with the steal. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Hangs on the trifecta. Roy's got 6 points.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
James. And James throws it down.
My goodness, he had to get up to finish that one.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Here's Roy. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pass to Grant. Screen by Grant. Roy from outside.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's LeBron outside. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. He's got to check him everywhere.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scores. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
York trails by 9. Screen by Smith. Here's Giddey. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gervin, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
A great follow-up, attacking the boards and getting that second chance bucket.
Screen by Grant. For 3, Roy sinks the triple. Roy's got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their force.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
.41 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Here's Smith. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Here's Gervin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
And both free throws good for Gervin.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Roy from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Out to Doncic. From deep three-point land. And so it's Chicago. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Roy from outside. And Odom pulls it down. Screen by James. Inside. Strong inside. What a move by James.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
James driving. Stolen by Grant. And a fast break now for New York. Harper with the steal. Down low. Here's Mourning. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Screen by Sabonis. Took him no time at all on that one. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Takes it inside. Harper, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 10-point game.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
And that one's good. Gervin.
A nice kick out. That's reading the defense and taking what they give you.
And slam dunk by Odom.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here is Harper. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, it's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And now Vassell knocking down a three of his own.
Mourning with the screen. Into the lane. The three from LeBron. Another three for Chicago.
You love to see that unselfishness, right? Great kick out to the perimeter.
The three. Good work defensively by Gervin. Chicago leading by 15. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents. The NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It'll be Indianapolis off the tip. Now here's Levine. And it's Bosch in the corner. Off target with his three. Chicago with the ball. Screen by Smith. The three for Doncic. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball. Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Chicago. Screen by Giannis. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Doncic with it. Guarded by Ingram. And here's James outside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Indianapolis needs to get off a shot here. Randall no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
In the dunk by Doncic.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's how you finish off a possession.
Screen by Smith. Kicks it out to James. Offline with his three. Indianapolis trails by 5. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just spreading the defense to pieces there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
It's good.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
The three from LeBron. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And LaVine, here we go. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. The layup missed. And Randall has got the ball here for Indianapolis. They trail by 1. To the paint. Here's Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
I say I'm fucking tired of this shit.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just play unselfishly.
Chicago calls timeout. The screen. Here's Odom. Goes back up. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Well, Greg, we know at his feet. Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Pass to Ayton. Driving inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
And play stop. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Chicago calls timeout.
I'm gonna kill you, bro. I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting. these opportunities.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Will it go? And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Pass to Sprewell. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Sprewell's got himself on the board with 3 there. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Outside Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Nice shot by SGA.
How about the determination from Shea? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
Holiday left side. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Indianapolis another 3.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Here's Harper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And we don't talk about the shooting of LaVine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Showing off the range, making the defense stand up and take note.
4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Out to Ingram. Back to Bosh. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Wall with the drop. Randall with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Checking in for your home team,
Screen by Giannis. And so it's Indianapolis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Chicago now. From outside the arc, Bosh grabs the miss.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
From deep. Indianapolis keeps it going with the new 14-second shot clock. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Randall. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Embiid, no good. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Ingram. Pass to Levine. Now here's Randall. Back to Levine. Over Smith. Levine's shot is on. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. And it's Smith missing. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Ingram came into the league with an elongated shooting motion. They're working to tighten that thing up, and he's making some progress.
Kept alive. And Embiid is right there.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it. It's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Timeout call for Pacers. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And Holiday, here we go.
Get off the tracks when the train's coming at you.
Chicago trails by 9. Odom a screen. Here's Wallace. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. For Chicago, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ayton wide open. No good from outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Odom a screen. Pass to Mourning. Fires the 3. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. James has a 2-pointer. And so it's Indianapolis ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Indianapolis leading by 9. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Sprewell. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Always confident he's knocking shots down. The stroke of
Hey, you too. He haven't got me one time, you too.
Here's SGA.
Haven't got me one time, you too. He's scared.
Offensive defensively.
He's so
carrying his
scared.
weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Embiid with the steal. And they double up Embiid. Out to Smith. Knocks down the three ball.
He's so scared, you two, to guard me.
Confident. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pocket 6. Shoots the three.
So scared to guard me.
How about drooling?
Look at him, you two. Look at him.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will
He's so scared to guard me, you two.
Both teams will make substitutions. Screen by Giannis. Unloads. Oh,
So scared to guard me, you two. So scared to guard me.
Typically a positive.
They call themselves 2K players.
And looking to score.
On the wing, Levine. Now here's Tatum. Tatum drills it from distance.
So scared to guard me.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness.
That's the way they call themselves 2K players.
Outside, Levine. He nails the jump shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Screen by Giannis. LeBron James. Another chance here. And all the way in, and he gets it done.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little different.
Right side, Levine. Here's Tatum. The three is off. James does not go in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Ingram fires. Buries the jumper.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Course, okay, player, 2K player. You suck so fucking bad, buddy.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving the lane. Oh,
You suck so fucking bad, bro.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Indianapolis takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Howell. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.